Hi everyone, and welcome back to Betsson Group Live. So for you who are just joining us, this is a video series where you will get to hear from employees at Betsson Group sharing their experiences and speaking about their insights from working at Betsson Group. And today I have a special guest joining me. He's the Chief Strategy Officer, and his name is Peter Zall. Welcome, Peter.
Thank you, Alice.
Are you excited to be here?
Very excited. So nice to be here.
I'm excited to have you here as well. So before we dive into today's episode, just as a reminder to you guys, if you have a question or a comment on today's episode, you can type your comments in the comment section and our HR team will be ready to answer any of your questions live during this broadcast. So don't forget that. Okay, let's get started, Peter. So you are the Chief Strategy Officer at Betsson Group, and I'm curious, what does that role entail?
You can say that the role is two parts. One is that I'm driving our strategic work, together with my colleagues in operational management and with the holding company Betsson AB and the board. And the other part is that I'm responsible for four different areas: analytics, product management, new markets, and Africa. Okay,
and you mentioned strategy. What is your role there?
You can say that, let's start with, I'm not the one deciding the strategy, but I'm driving and facilitating the process and presenting our options and consequences. And there's so many things to think about for us. Are we going to enter into new markets? Do we need to improve customer experience in some areas? Tech improvements, innovation in other areas? How should we invest marketing, more, less? Where should we invest it? So there's so many options that we need to think about.
And how would you summarize your role? What is the answer here?
The answer of all this, well, of the above, it's a mix of these, and the focus changes all the time. But I would say that Betsson has been around for 50 years, and we plan to be successful for another 50. But the iGaming industry is changing so fast. New markets, new opportunities, new products, and so we just need to make sure that we are on top of all of this, and that we deliver the best customer experience in the industry, which is our vision.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to get back to your department a little bit later, Peter. But now I want to know a little bit more about you and a little bit more about your career background. So please tell us a little bit about your career so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super short then, but I was with Nike for 8 years.
Okay.
3 years in the Nordics, 2 years in US as marketing strategic planning director for Europe. Then 3 years in Holland as the European general manager for Nike Golf. Then moved back to Sweden, and I was with the luxury department stores as CEO. Sweden, and then in Denmark for a period, and then into Svenska Spel, which is the state-owned government gaming operator in Sweden. And then I moved here 3 years ago and joined Betsson, which I love. And I love Malta as well.
Yeah, me too. So you've been at a gaming company before joining Betsson. What would you say is the biggest difference there?
I'd say, these are different companies. I mean, Betsson is a global company. We operate in so many markets in almost every continent over the world with several different brands. And we have offices in several, countries. So that's the biggest difference.
Yeah. Great, thank you.
And of course, we're stock listed on the stock exchange as well, on NASDAQ. So that's a little bit different as well.
Yeah. So let's talk about your department at Betsson Group. So can you tell us about it and how you contribute to the business?
Sure. Got four really exciting areas. If we start with project management, we have a team of 6 very driven key experts that drive projects, span across different departments.
Yeah.
And so really strong team that starts everything and see that we finish the project with the right scope and in the right time. Then I have analytics as well, a team of 20 people. We have marketing, product, CRM, business analytics. And so we provide the whole organization with insights, dashboards, reports, recommendations, intelligence, so that everyone can understand what's happening in the business and also take the right decision. Customers today, they expect that we have a dialogue with them in the right way, so that we don't send them the wrong messages or propose the wrong different options. So I would say that the gaming industry is extremely advanced in data and analytics, and I think Betsson is really on the forefront in the gaming industry, and that means working with the right data, working with the right tools, and so on. So really a strong, really smart team supporting the business in different areas.
So it sounds like quite an interesting role then, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I mean, it's super interesting, but I need to mention I have 2 other areas as well before we go into that, but I have new markets. So there is a team with business intel, with product, with marketing. So we look at all the markets all over the world, try to figure out if there is a big business opportunity and how expensive is it for us to go into that market. And what are the risks, with that government or regulation? If we decide to go in, we sort of drive it all the way with that new market. And one example is my 4th area, and that is Africa and Kenya. So we just launched Kenya. We have a team there of 35 people, really smart people. We just started, so it's really, we have a lot to learn, so it's going to be really interesting to follow that.
Thank you for giving us that insight into your departments and your many different areas. So I have something to tell you, Peter, actually. Don't be mad at me, but I did some research before this episode. I wanted to get to know you a little bit better, and I found something that I wanted to share with the audience today. And I had no idea that besides being the Chief Strategy Officer at Betsson Group, you're also a part-time rock musician.
You are kidding me. What's coming now?
So there's nowhere to hide. We have some pictures that we're gonna pop up on the screen as well here. But yeah, what are your comments on these pictures, Peter?
Oh, geez. That was, the Summerfest 2019.
Oh, yeah.
That was a very nice party. And me and some other guys at Betsson volunteered, to do. We only did 2 small songs, but it was super fun, and we got really crazy. So we tried out Metallica,
wow,
Enter Sandman.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was really fun.
It looked amazing, and I missed that party. Yeah. I was not there, and I have borrowed a guitar. And I would like you to play some tunes for me right now. I have not played a single tune. Well, perfect. Perfect opportunity. So the guitar is coming in here to the studio, and I'm sorry to put you on the spot,
Is this
Peter.
Your guitar?
I borrowed it from a friend.
You play?
No, I don't. So I have really high expectations. Go for it.
So, okay, Jesus, Alice, I won't play
just a short little part.
And this is tuned?
Yes, I tuned it myself.
You didn't?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Okay. I'm driving in my car, turn on the radio, I'm pulling you close, and then it goes this and that and it and that, and then there's a refrain here somewhere like, and when we kiss, oh, fire. That's
woo! Thank you. That was so appreciated. Thank you, Peter. You can give the guitar over here.
Oh, there
but don't run away. Please come back. I'm not done with you yet.
Jesus. This was going so well. I was so serious. My whole image is ruined right now, Alice.
No, it's not. I promise you. I think we all really appreciated that, didn't we?
Right.
You can write in the comments if you like that. Send a like or a heart. So, Peter, well, working at Betsson is a lot of fun, and that's what you've been saying as well. And we're recruiting for multiple departments within the whole company, but also within your team. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the roles that you're currently recruiting for?
I think we always have a few openings. That's just natural. I know we have a few openings in analytics, which is an amazing environment to work in. If you feel that you're the right person for that, and that you have the right background. I mean, in terms for Betsson, we have the right data and we have the right tools, so that's an amazing environment to try that out. So if you see that you have that, just go for it. Yeah,
and if you want to read more about the roles in the department that Peter just mentioned, you can check out our careers page and read all about them there. But Peter, what makes a successful candidate, in your opinion?
I think for me, it's I always look for passion, drive, and team play. Yeah. Those are really, really important to me. I think if you have that and the right attitude, there's a lot that you can pick up along the way. Yeah. Just if I look at myself, every role I've been going into, maybe I know 60-70%. The rest I just need to pick up. Yeah. It's not like I know everything that I go into, but with the right attitude, anything is possible. Yeah. So passion, the right attitude, and team play. Yeah. And Peter, what do you enjoy the most about being a leader? I think coaching is a key part of my job. It's great to see people grow and succeed. We have a lot of people at Betsson who's made amazing careers, and it's a great place to grow in. I'm a strong believer also in letting people take ownership, be responsible for an area or a project. But also I believe that the real magic happens, when a team comes together and brainstorm and come up with ideas. Yeah. So that's amazing moments, I think.
Yeah. What is your favorite thing about working in Betsson?
Betsson, I think the favorite is the people. Yeah. There's a lot of fun and smart people, and the interaction with these guys is amazing. I like solving things together with others, and I think a lot of people, cross department, reach out all the time, both to me and I do the same to other departments as well. And I think that's a key part for Betsson. It's the teamwork and the team play, and it's not that big of prestige.
Yeah. The people, I like that. And what would you tell someone who's watching this episode and they're looking for new opportunities, perhaps at Betsson Group even? What would you tell that person?
It's if you see a role that you might think be a fit, just go for it. It's a great company and with great people, and just do it.
Just do it. Okay, perfect. So, as you guys know, if you've watched these series before, I always end with a few fire questions. So that's the last thing we're going to do today, Peter. So I'm going to give you two options, and you have to choose one of the options. And this is for me and for the audience to get to know you a little bit better on a personal level, okay?
Right.
Okay, so it needs to be quick, so you answer as soon as you know which answer you want to pick. Okay, so let's go. The first one is my favorite one. Rock or disco music?
Disco.
You choose disco?
You think I'm going to say rock here right now, but I love dancing, so I'm going to go for dance music.
Okay, dance music. Okay, perfect. Paddle or tennis?
Paddle or tennis? Paddle. I mean, I'm obsessed right now with paddle. I love it. We are a few colleagues playing, and it's just so much fun. Very social and a lot of laughs while you're playing, so paddle it is.
Paddle. Seafood or meat? What do you prefer?
I think it used to be meat before, but since moving to Malta, it's seafood.
It's the seafood. Yeah, I agree. So what would you prefer, to climb a mountain or jump from a plane?
Jump from a plane? If I get a parachute, I would choose jump from a plane. I'm a daredevil.
Okay, you do get a parachute, by the way.
Parachute.
The last question: Adidas or Nike?
Are you kidding? I will never ever wear Adidas, I'm loyal to Nike all the way. Okay. So I'm sticking with Nike.
Good to know. Thank you so much, Peter. It was so much fun to have you here. Thank you for answering all of my questions. Thank you for the show with your guitar. That was amazing.
That ruined my image right now.
It did not ruin your image. I think we can all agree. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Alice. Pleasure.
And thank you to you guys. Thank you, everyone, for joining today's episode. If you want to find out more about the next episode, check us out on LinkedIn under the tabs event. So see you guys next time. Bye.